Change the game for everybody quit it. Ain't nobody out there done did it. Shit, they looking at us like hear it. Come to the point where everybody with it. All I ever wanted was this. Now it's time, just make these hits. Looking back and forfeit that win. I'm checking these niggas like last your chin. Out there gon' see who the fuck we really be. It's mainland, walking these streets to the death of me is my loyalty. When you hear my voice, hear that sound, breaking it down to all my folks around. Touch the sky, though we stomp the ground. Smoke the trees, fuck the cops around. Look inside my eyes, nigga, you'll see a pit bull so viciously. Fight the bits, come talk shit, cause the game ain't no until the fact that he sing. All I ever wanted was a place and a time and a mic to murder them line by line. But now just go blow they mind, grab your girl, hold one time.
I'm Thomas Teo of Demainland, lead singer, half lead singer, I guess. And I'm from Tampa, Florida. That's pretty much it. That level.
Into the studio.
And how did the band meet? What was the story behind that?
The band meet. I never really met the band until after I met Sean. And it was weird how me and Sean met. I was going to church at this one place, Free Life Church, shout out, San Bruno, by the way, California. And I was going there, my brother was going there, and he was a guitar player there and stuff. And Sean started coming to church or something like that. I won't tell you why he was coming there, but I met him there, and he was like, yeah, our lead singer is getting married to like center for the 49ers or whatever. And I was like, that's kind of cool, but we need a new singer. I was going in and out of life like I always do. And it's like, why don't you come by and try it out? And I was like, okay. And I tried it out, and he was pretty much like, yeah, we like you a lot, and we want you to be a singer. And I was like, all right, cool. So that's how that went down. And then, of course, I met Demainland at that time, and everything clicked pretty well. So it was good times.
Mr. Thomas Teo, lead singer of Demainland.
Teo.
Who or what inspired you to become a musician?
What inspired me to become a musician? I think it's in my blood, and it's in my heart for the most reason. When I was a little kid, my dad is a really good musician, and he was a phenomenal piano player. And when I was really little, like 2 or 3 years old or whatever, and he would always go to karaoke and do karaoke, and he would always bring me on stage and have me sing, and I was just a little kid, so I don't know what was going on, So, I started singing, and everyone was like, oh, that's awesome, you're really good, you're so cute.
Hey, how's it going? This is Paul. I'm from Demainland. I play bass. I've been doing this project for about 2.5 years, and I'm from San Francisco.
So strong.
My favorite band, as of now, it would be the Deftones. They're from Sacramento. They're pretty well known as well. It'd probably be like a bucket list show for me. One of the shows I'd probably want to do forever. Myself and our guitarist, Sean D, we've been in this music thing for about 20 plus years, and this was basically a representation of pretty much the last project that we're going to do musically, as far as live music and being in a band. That's actually why I got the tattoo as well, because it kind of signifies that this is the last project that I'm going to be in musically as well. Basically, myself and Sean are the founders. We pretty much have been doing music for a long time. We've had several projects that we've been working on that basically evolved into the Mainland. It started off as a 4-piece and we became a 7-piece afterwards.
Timmons. I'm the lead guitarist of Demainland.
Oh, that's good. Definitely should let that.
Okay.
So I guess if I had to pick one music venue to say was my favorite of all the many ones we played, I would say the Rocket Room. Now I know we played some bigger shows, and by bigger I mean in front of like a stadium of people, and that was actually pretty fun. But you know, it's for me, it's kind of when you play at the smaller venues, it's more of a kind of in your face, kind of more personable thing. Because for me, it's when you see just like, you know, a couple hundred people versus like a few thousand people, it's just, I don't know, you can connect with the fans better, I guess, in my opinion. When I see, you know, see those like 100 people in front of me, 200 people or whatnot, you just kind of connect, and you have that, you kind of look at one of your fans while you're playing, you kind of get that look on their face, and you kind of make that connection for just like a second. They're just like, wow, he just kind of looked at me, and it's kind of, I don't know, you really can't do that when you have like a few thousand people. So for me, at the Rocket Room, it's kind of one of my favorite places to play. 7 people in the band there's some challenges, first of all. I mean, you got 7 different personalities to go off of, and you know, one person is sick this day, they can't make practice. One person's got something with their family going on, so you got to work around 7 schedules. Also, you got band drama. It's like having your own dysfunctional family. Paying for different things. There's 7 people to go in on it, so you don't have to really pay as much, I guess. That, and it's kind of, you know, I mean, it makes the music a lot stronger. You've got 7 instruments playing, and you know, you can get a lot more fullness kind of in your music, and you know, you can layer it and stuff like that. So I mean, I guess that's like some of the better aspects of having 7 people in the band. Our new music is actually, I'm not gonna say our old stuff isn't good, because it's great stuff. It's just, you know, when you first start creating material as a band, it's kind of, you're still finding your sound, I guess you would say. And it's a lot more raw, and kind of, we were going a lot of different directions, I guess I would say, and we're kind of coming in on a new direction right now. It's something I think that we'll kind of stay with. I guess it's more polished, more radio friendly. I mean, but still got the rawness and, you know, the grit, but it's definitely more polished, more radio friendly, and I mean, it's really good stuff. I mean, it's stuff we all get into. It's coming from all of us. I mean, we all play a huge role in the music, you know. And the fans seem to like our new stuff I guess I would say a little bit better too, you know. I mean, as far as the stage reactions that we get in the crowd and stuff, so yeah.
Hey, this is Paul. I'm the bass player for Demainland. I've been in this project for about 2.5 years, and I'm from San Francisco. It's Demainland.
I'm Sean. With him, the founders of Demainland. We've been together for 2.5 years. I'm the guitar player, and me and this guy have been together for like 23 years. And I got a Mainland tattoo too. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, this is our second CD to be released. It's basically a lot of the stuff that we've been playing live currently. Pretty much the same style and the same sound as the first CD. We're a little bit more progressed, and we have a few more tracks that are a little more complex than the first one. So hopefully it'll sound good. Yeah, well, me and Sean have been doing music, like you
20
said,
plus years.
20 plus years. So this current project is basically an evolution of a lot of smaller projects that we were working on, and a lot of the band members from those projects evolved into this one. We currently have 7 members in this project, and
8 if you include our manager, brother.
8 if you include our manager.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, and we're basically just this is basically our last attempt. At least for me, this is why I got the tattoo.
Yeah, same here,
Yeah,
man.
it's basically our last attempt at doing live music as far as playing it and being able to showcase it and stuff. So.
Yeah, because another thing about this project too, there's 7 members from 7 different generations. Because I mean, obviously, me and him have been playing music for 20 plus years, from grindcore to reggae rock, to what we've evolved into
Very
now.
eclectic. Yeah.
But I mean, like Jared and Larry, you know, they're in their early 30s, you know, late 20s, and then we got 2 babies, you know, and Tommy and Joe, and they're like early 20s.
Yeah.
So it's like you got everything from the dirty 30s to the baby 20s, and you know what I mean? It's just like a family in that aspect too, because, you know, I'm not gonna look at the same way Tommy looks at things at all on any level. But with that being said, though, you know what I mean? We are a family too, and we bond together like that. You know, we may get on each other's nerves, but we seem to work it out each time also, and that was the whole concept behind the Mainland. Because I mean, other than me, Rich, Joe, and Paul, the rest of them, like Larry's from Guam, Jared's from Michigan, Tommy's from Florida. So you got half band, you know what I mean, not even from here.
Yeah,
So
transplants.
yeah, so you got those, you know, personalities in your mix also. But yeah, it's a growing process, and like he said too, this is my last attempt at this shit also. But I think our sound's so unique and raw in terms of like people have done it and been there in certain directions, but we try to do it in every different direction, in every different kind of music.
Bring
so
it all together.
yeah,
as far as the
we're
styles.
way out the box.
Yeah.
We won't close ourselves in no means. I mean, we'll put any kind of genre of song together if we can. I mean, I'll fucking put some grind, hip hop, funk together if I can find a way worthy of it. But you know, it's just
our sound is very eclectic. We have so many different influences and styles, and somehow we make it work. So that's one of the unique things about it.
And the great thing about the recording too is what you hear on the recording. A lot of people add extra shit on it, but like when you hear us, it's the same thing you hear on the recording. You hear all 7 members, and we look at it as an engine. We're all running on each cylinder. You know what I mean? And if we're not hitting on all cylinders, then then it ain't banging.
It doesn't work. Yep. I mean, as far as the scene dying, I mean, everybody says that. I mean, live performers in general are pretty much a dying breed as far as like performance-wise and everything.
You know, you're a fish swimming with piranhas. You know, everybody's out to eat you or use you for whatever you got. But we always kept it real. You know, if anybody's come and played with us or we put anything together for them, they'll always say we did. You know, we're legit. Most of the people who do music, you know what I mean, they'll blow the pier up.
We're really trying to make ourselves a fixture in the live scene as well.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some stuff planned now for next year that's going to be really huge. But they want us to play with like Conjunction, Midnight Star, War. So we're really going to have to tone our set down. But we'll still be able to pull it off too. So you know what I mean? That's not a lot of people can say that. Influences, yeah. My boy Mike, he posted that on Facebook. What's up, brother? My first band I was with my boy that actually typed that question. It was me and my boy Tim and him, and that was like fucking 25, 30 plus years ago. So I mean, it started with like my early days with him, like SOD, DRI, Slayer,
Metal,
grindcore, like grindcore, hardcore, and then from there it went to like serious reggae, like Burning Spear, Isaacs, fucking Wailers, not really Marley, but the Wailers. Me and him have probably been doing what we've been trying to do here now for at least a good 12, 13 years.
It's all about the music. I mean, we wouldn't be doing it without love for music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's all. That's pretty
I
much
mean,
what
and
drives
how
us.
often do you know, is your best friend, you know what I mean? And it's like, as far as strings, our vision has always been the same. You know, he's been playing bass, I've been playing guitar. So as far as the backbone, I mean, we're pretty much the backbone of the, you know,
Founders.
yeah, the foundation of it. Because Jared can't do his little Tweedlee shit without us there. So
Our uniqueness in that every single instrument is played to its fullest, and everybody expresses themselves through their instrument. And I think that's one of the things that makes us unique from other bands, is that you don't have run-of-the-mill kind of people that play instruments and stuff. I mean, with us, it's like every instrument is a focus, and every instrument needs each instrument for our music to come together.
Dance fest in the front. I'm a little.
So, my name's Melvin, and I'm producing these guys' records at Demainland, at the Purple Sound Production Studio. I've been working with them for maybe 2 years.
Yeah,
Second year. I did the last record, the last EP too. Yeah, it sounded good. I had a good time. I'm not sure about these guys.
he's also the booking agent at the Rocket Room.
Oh.
Just if this does hit Facebook at some point. If it does.
It's going straight to my
Jared?
face.
You gotta cut that one out. I don't want people to know who I am.
Yeah.
The new booking agent.
New booking agent.
Neck of the Woods. It's great. It's very unique. They have like a fusion sound between like reggae, metal, some rocks, stuff in there, and it's pretty cool. I think it's good that all of them have like different influence, so it's kind of like a cool blend in it. So yeah.
He's the man.
Yeah, he's very
He's
good.
actually our drummer. Used to be in a band with him, so that's how we hooked up with him. And we're kind of like helping each other, because I mean, it's like he's making our music sound good, you know, and then he's putting his stamp behind it also, in order to get himself out there. And it's like his work's getting better as we're getting better, so it's like we're growing together, and it's a beautiful thing, you know. You don't want to burn any bridges when you're on this side.
My old band with Larry was called Drunken Who.
Drunken who?
Drunken who? Who's drunken
We
who?
actually played a show together.
Yeah, we did. We did a show.
Really?
Yeah,
That's tight.
We had
it
like
was a good show.
reunion show last year.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Website, I have a website, it's purplesoundproduction.com. It's under construction for a couple of years.
He doesn't have his construction permit.
But
The city wants its money.
yeah. But yeah, mostly people talk to me in person. So I work, all my work is based on word of mouth. So Facebook is under construction as well.
Use us as a reference.
He's a very busy man.